Have you ever walked out of an interview feeling like you could have done better? Well, you are not alone. But what if I told you that acing your next interview could be easier than you think? Hi, my name is Alec Blom and welcome to 360 Careers. Whether you are preparing for an interview or just want to be prepared for your next big opportunity, you are in the right place. Interviews can be nerve-wracking, but they are also your ticket to your next dream job. And the good news, you can absolutely ace them with the right techniques. Today we are not just talking about any tips. We are diving deep into the top 10 must-know techniques that have helped thousands of people nail their interviews. From making a stellar first impression to handling the toughest questions with ease, we've got you covered. If you are new to this channel, click the subscribe button now and turn your career aspirations into achievements. Technique 1 is all about doing your homework. Researching the company thoroughly can set you apart from other candidates. Start by diving deep into the company's website. Understand their mission, values, and the products or services they offer. But don't stop there. Check out their social media profiles, recent news articles, and industry trends related to them. This research will not only help you tailor your answers to align to the company's goals, but it will also show interviewers that you are genuinely interested. For an example, if you learn that the company values innovation, you could highlight your innovative projects or ideas in the interview. Being well informed about the company can also help you come up with thoughtful questions to ask at the end of the interview, but more on that later. Our second technique is about being prepared for those common interview questions. Most interviews include a set of frequently asked questions. Tell me about yourself, what are your strengths and weaknesses, and why do you want to work for these companies are just a few of those examples. Practicing these questions beforehand is key. It's not about memorizing answers, but being comfortable and confident in how you present your experiences and skills. One effective way to practice is by answering these questions out loud, either in front of a mirror or by recording yourself and playing it back. This practice helps you refine your answers, makes you aware of your body language, and reduces the ums and ahs. Remember, the goal is to be concise yet thorough. Your answers should be like a mini story with a clear beginning, middle, and end. And don't forget to infuse your answers with examples that showcase your achievements and relevant skills. Now let's talk about first impressions. They are crucial and happen faster than you think. Your interview starts the moment you walk through the door, not when you start answering questions. Everything counts: your attire, body language, even your punctuality. Dress appropriately for the company culture. When in doubt, it's better to be slightly overdressed than underdressed. Always maintain a good posture, make eye contact, and offer a firm handshake. These non-verbal cues speak volumes about your confidence and professionalism. And remember, the first few minutes are often used for small talk, which sets the tone for the interview. Be friendly, but keep it professional. Making a strong first impression shows you are serious about the opportunity and helps build connection with your interviewer from the start. The fourth technique is a game changer for answering behavioral questions. It's called the STAR method. STAR stands for situation, task, action, and result. It's a structured way of responding that keeps your answers clear and impactful. When asked a behavioral question like, "Tell me about a time when you faced an unexpected challenge at work," start with situation, set the context of your story. Then task, describe the challenge or goal you were facing. Next is action. This is where you detail what you did. Be specific about your role in the situation. Finally, result. Share the outcome of your action. Whenever possible, quantify your success with numbers or specific achievements. Using the STAR method helps you tell a compelling story and ensures you are hitting all the key points the interviewer is looking for. Remember, the best stories are those where your actions led to a successful outcome and made a real impact. Moving on to technique number 5. It's not just about answering questions, it's also about asking them. At the end of the interview, you'll usually be asked if you have any questions. This is a golden opportunity to show your interest and knowledge about the company. Avoid asking about salary or benefits right away. Instead, focus on company culture, growth opportunities, or specifics about the role. For instance, you could ask, can you tell me more about the team I'll be working with? Or, what does success look like for this position? Asking insightful questions demonstrate that you've done your homework and you are genuinely interested in the role and the organization. Remember, an interview is a two-way street. You are there to learn as much about them as they are about you. Technique 6 is straightforward but often overlooked. Know your resume inside out. It sounds simple, but you'd be surprised how many people stumble when asked to elaborate on something listed on their resume. You should be able to discuss in detail any experience, skill, or achievement you've included. This means knowing the specifics and being able to articulate their relevance. Be honest and accurate in your resume. If there's something you're not comfortable discussing, it should probably not be on your resume. Also, be prepared to discuss gaps in employment or changes in career path. Craft a narrative that positively frames these transitions. Understanding your resume is not just about being able to talk about your past, it's about connecting your experiences to the potential future with the company. Technique number 7 is all about enthusiasm. Your energy can be just as important as your skills and experiences. Interviewers are not just looking for competent candidates, they are looking for candidates who are excited about the role and the company. Show your enthusiasm through your tone of voice, body language, and the words you choose. Let them know why you are passionate about the opportunity. For an example, rather than just saying, I'm interested in this position, explain why. What is it about the role or the company that excites you? Be specific. Remember, enthusiasm is contagious. If you are genuinely excited about the job, it's likely to make the interviewer excited about having you on the team. But a word of caution, there's a fine line between enthusiasm and desperation. Be sincere, not overbearing. Technique number 8 focuses on a challenging part of any interview, handling difficult questions. No matter how well you prepare, there'll always be a question or two that catches you off guard. The key is not to panic. When faced with a tough question, it's okay to take a moment to gather your thoughts. A brief pause is better than rushing into a response. If you are not sure about what the question is asking, it's perfectly acceptable to ask for clarification. This shows you are thorough and want to provide a thoughtful answer. For really tricky questions, such as those about weaknesses or past failures, frame your answers in a way that shows growth or learning. Remember, difficult questions are an opportunity to demonstrate your problem-solving skills and how well you handle pressure. So, embrace the challenge of these questions. With the right approach, they can turn into the highlights of your interview. Let's move on to technique number 9, which is all about how to close the interview on a strong note. The way you end the interview can be just as important as how you started. It's your last chance to make a memorable impression. As the interview wraps up, reiterate your interest in the position and the value you can bring to the team. Ask about the next steps in the interview process and when can you expect to get feedback. This shows you are eager and proactive. Finally, don't forget to thank the interviewer for their time and consideration. A simple thank you can go a long way. Our final technique, technique number 10, is all about the art of following up after the interview. Following up is crucial. It reinforces your interest in the position and keeps you on the interviewer's radar. A simple, well-crafted email thanking the interviewer for their time and reiterating your interest can make a significant difference. Be sure to send this within 24 hours of your interview. It keeps your interactions fresh in the interviewer's mind. In your email, briefly mention a highlight from the interview or something you've learned about the company that increased your interest. Remember, keep it professional and concise. A thoughtful follow-up can be the perfect capstone to a great interview. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 must-know techniques to ace your next interview. These techniques are designed to help you make the best impression possible and stand out in the competitive job market. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe for more career advice. Remember, every interview is a learning experience. Keep practicing these techniques and soon you'll be acing your interviews like a pro. Thanks for watching and best of luck with your next interview.